Hi, I'm Rhonda Rayhorn at Fox Valley Crafts. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about how to properly measure for ordering an appliance cover on my website. I make appliance covers of all shapes, sizes, for any appliance that you need. If you don't see something on the website, certainly contact me with your measurements and I would be more than happy to work out a quote for something that you need. I have here in front of me my food processor. It happens to be Hamilton Beach, but the basic principles that I'm going to show you on taking measurements will apply for any appliance that you order from me. Length, width, and depth are important measurements. To do the height, it's best to put some kind of a flat book on top of your appliance. And then you can just measure from the very top of your countertop up to the underneath side of that book. And I have 17 1/4 inches. So that would be my height in this case. The width, if it sits on your countertop like this, face here, the width is going to be from one side to the other side. So in this case, I'm going to have to watch this handle. Right now I'm going to eyeball it across the top, straight from one side to the other, and I probably got about 10 1/2 inches. Depth is going to be from the front to the back. So again, this handle sticks out, so I am going to have to eyeball it a little bit, come straight across. So again, that's probably about 10 1/2 inches. Now, my particular food processor is very, very rounded. Yours may be rounded in certain areas. It may be more squarish in the front, more rounded in the back. Doesn't really matter. All those measurements are taken into consideration. But one of the most important measurements that you can give me is what I call the circumference or the perimeter. The perimeter and circumference measurement that you give me will take into account the rounded surfaces on your appliance. And let's say if the circumference measures, let's say 20 inches, what that tells me is that my cover has to at least be 20 inches plus a little bit of a margin all the way around the bottom edge of it in order to get it over top of this appliance. So I will take your measurement of circumference, add a little bit of cushion to that, and then I may adjust the other sizes to come up with what that circumference needs to be to clear this. It's one of the reasons my covers are unique in that they're custom sized to your appliance. So to take the circumference on this particular machine, I'm going to take it in two spots. One, I've got this piece here that kind of sticks out in the front with a handle on it or a knob, and then I also have to watch this handle here. So to take the circumference, you need some kind of a flexible tape measure if you have one, and use this cellophane tape to actually tape it to the side of the appliance. Starting here in the front, at probably the widest part of this, I'm going to tape it right to the side of my appliance to start with. And then as I work my way around the appliance, I'm going to tape it as I go. That way it will stay in place, particularly if you're doing this by yourself. That tape you can always pull off later. We're going to come back around the front here. And then I'll put it over top that handle, come around. I've got about 30 inches for my base. Now because this handle sticks out, I'm going to try the same measurement up around where this handle is. So I'm going to put it there. I'm going to tape it to the back. Come around the back. Just reuse that tape. I got about 26 1/2 inches here. So my base is wider than what I'm going to have up here. So when you order a cover, I need you to give me both those measurements, and that way I know how large to make your cover. Now, what if you don't have a tape measure like this? Some people don't. You can do the same type of thing with a piece of string or even a piece of thread. This is very flexible. Again, you're going to tape it at the starting point. I'm going to use the base here. I'm going to tape it right to the unit itself. You're going to go around the unit with your string, tape it in place if you need to, Work your way around and meet back right at the very beginning. And I'm just going to hold this with my finger. But essentially, that's how long it is. So then take and put this up to a yardstick or measure this with a ruler or something to find out how long the string is, and that's going to also give you the circumference or the perimeter measurement that I'm talking about that I need. You can do this with any appliance. And again, the idea is that because appliances are rounded to a certain degree, that circumference will tell me what my minimum clearance needs to be for my cover. And then I may need to adjust the width or the depth to come up with what we need. But that's the basic information that I need when ordering any of my covers. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through my website information. My cell phone number is also listed there. I'm more than willing to actually walk somebody through that over the phone if they need assistance and an explanation on that. Thank you for watching my video.